Bonjour y'all, Nola Butterfly here. I just want to show you this. See the little ruffles have ridges, right? And see these little popcorn clouds? See this? All of this is what's happening as the Doppler radar is evaporating your clouds. It's energizing the air, right? Energizing it, and everything's being suctioned up. Right? Suctioned up, twirly, twirly, twirly. Suctioned up, popcorn clouds, sucking up the moisture and sending it off. All right, and this is all happening right now at a time when we're like on our 4th month of drought, right? Unprecedented dry season. We usually rain. Usually have rain that June, July, August, September, and then October is usually seasonally dry. But this is all evaporation here through electromagnetic frequencies and Doppler radar does this, and this is at a time where the saltwater is coming up in the Mississippi, and they're going to probably shut off the water to the city of New Orleans. All right, if the Army Corps of Engineers can't keep up with the desalinization, the pumps won't be able to keep it. This is all microwave skies, and it's not HARP, honey. It's not HARP. It's Doppler radar. Get it right, guys. All right. Much love. Bonjour, y'all. Nola Butterfly here, and I want you to see what this looks like here. These are Doppler microwave skies. Okay, they're not HARP. You need to stop calling it HARP because you have no proof of that. Yet I can prove that this is Doppler. This is an hour after the first video footage I took. This is what it looks like after they've been microwaving the sky, creating a high pressure. This whole time, popcorn clouds, ridges, straight lines, because they're tearing the fabric up. They're pushing this through. High pressure, high pressure, high pressure. No clouds down low. Everything is being pushed. Ruffles have ridges. This is Doppler, okay? They love it when you say HARP because there's no liability. You can't prove it. HARP makes it sound like, oh, somewhere in Alaska. It's localized, okay? Hyper-localized with Doppler. Now, we have seen evidence of, in Guadalajara a few years ago, in Mexico in June, a sleet storm, a river, 2 to 3 blocks, not on the sidewalks, not on the roofs of the buildings, but under the 5G LED lights. They can ionize, they can hyper-localize weather. This is your regional weather, okay? Regional weather. This is completely microwaved skies. They energize the air, okay? Whether it's actual microwaves or just energizing the air, all right? They can make high pressure, they can make low pressure. They can bring in the storm by the eye, like the World of Hot Water documentary series and movie that I have rolled out since my discovery in 2017 proves. And every hurricane ever since is steered by Doppler radar. Okay, I'm not telling you how they make them, what starts it or what, but I'm telling you how they steer them. This is global at this point. And you could see when Europe went online with their Doppler radars, because that's when they started getting tornadoes in France, for instance. Okay? This is all fabricated skies, and it's fabricated by the same machine, all right? The same technology that reads the weather, that tells you what, the news lady that tells you what's going to happen on, you know, in the weather, what's happened in the weather that day. Let's go to the Doppler radar. Okay? That's what's causing this stuff. That's what's causing this stuff. That's what's causing this stuff. All right, guys? Not HARP. HARP does manage the ionosphere or HARP-like devices, but I can't prove that. I can prove Doppler is microwaving your skies. When they bloom out that blue, then you have this rising of the skies. They keep it on, and you have a drought from June, July, August, September in New Orleans, as the saltwater comes up the river because there's not enough water going down the river, and they're threatening to turn off the water if the Army Corps of Engineers can't keep up with the supply. Then you've got Mountain Dew that has a voodoo, just like you had Maui Blast, right? You saw the Mountain Dew Blast of Maui. None of this is natural, okay? I did not see skies like this as a kid growing up. They've been more brazen. And you know, the last time we had salt going upriver was in '88. That's when the Doppler radar came online. That was their test run, okay? This is artificial, man-made drought. Okay? When you turn off your water, remember that. All right, God bless and blessed be. And go get a container, that 55-barrel drum to hold your water and fill it up before you need it. All right, here's your tip. Okay, so this is 2 hours after I first started recording, and an hour after the last time I recorded the sky. Because, again, the radar is capturing the skies from an hour ago. So this is overlapping with what we were seeing in the skies. So this was our sky an hour ago when I took the video. And as you can see, the blue is out there. It's energizing the air. I knew it was going to be a lot of blue on the screen because of what I was looking at. I was looking at the clouds being pushed up and away and being evaporated, right? Because it's water vapor that drives climate. And the reason why the CO2 narrative isn't disingenuous is because it's not what drives climate. It's not a major factor, especially anthropogenic CO2. Pollution is a problem, yeah. Aerosols are a problem, but not CO2. It's a gas that life depends on. But water vapor is not a problem, but they have industries that affect water vapor, whether you want to believe it's deliberate or not. I've proven that it is with all the hurricane attraction, right? And steering. They know what's going on. They're not stupid. At least the people who have their finger on the Doppler switch, somebody's controlling that. You can see the ruffles, the ridges, the interacting over the radar. This is wind interacting over the radar. You know, the sky's rippling over it. These are microwaved skies, guys, and it's happening through radar. It's not like hot like your microwave oven. It's energized, right? And if they release that energy and shrink the blue, you can oftentimes see wind waves triangulating over the radar. You'll see it coming from the south, the east, and the north, all at once, triangulating over the radar. This is the grid. They don't want you checking this out. They want you looking at chemtrails because you can't catch those buggers. And it justifies the narrative that CO2 is so bad, they're going to have to spray the skies to defeat global warming. It's a catch-22. You don't get out of the loop until you understand water vapor and that it's ignored because supposedly there's nothing that affects water vapor. But what affects water vapor? Aerosols and microwaves. Here we have storm relative mean velocity mode. Again, not really relevant right now to what we're showing. But during a storm, if the storm is incoming, the red will be facing the storm. It means it's letting it in. If they want to stop the storm, they'll put the green towards the storm. So it is a factor. And we definitely see an alignment between the red and the green. And the line between the red and the green will be what the hurricane is being pulled up by and into the radar. When we see this phenomena, these are phenomena we have. It's predictable. You can just look at it time and again. This is what happens. This is not that the weather acts and the Doppler reacts, but it's that the Doppler acts and the weather reacts. We just see this every day. So the more of this blue they have, the less rain you're going to have. And the more days in a row you have it, the more drought you have. The last time we had this happen was in 1988. And that's when they rolled out the last phase of Doppler radar. They had it in 57, 74, and 88. All right, guys. God bless and blessed be. Hope you're all prepared for what's coming. Get yourself some 55-barrel drums to hold your water in, all right?